Hello, Albsterz here, and welcome to the Q&A. Thank you for everyone who left a question on the video that I posted to get all the questions for this Q&A. I really do appreciate that. And if you want to leave any comments for the next Q&A, just leave them down in the comment section down below, or send me them on Twitter as well. That's in the description down below. You can find all my social media down there if you want to find that out. But let's get straight into it. So, Philip Gibson said, what's your favorite genre in music, movies, and television? So, for music, I'd have to say sort of like R&B at the moment. I've been listening to, or like hip-hop, I'd sort of say, is Post Malone, G-Eazy, and Logic. That's all I've been listening to at the moment as well. It's just so good. Like, G-Eazy just dropped his new one called The Plan, and I'm just on repeat at the moment, just listening to it at the moment. But then for movies, I'd have to say sort of like maybe action, adventure, sort of. Like, I don't really watch television, so I can't really say, but I'd sort of based it off what I watch on Netflix. So I'd sort of say like action. It's also like stuff to do with like, I watch like Ozark, Narcos. I like all that sort of, so I'd say it's just action. Does that come under action? I think that does. So I'd say action and hip hop and R&B, I think would be the ones that I would go with. So Random Ryan said, what is your top 3 favorite games and your top 3 least favorite games? So as you guys know, I've got a tattoo of The Last of Us on my left arm. Hey, I got a jumper on at the moment. I don't think you can really see it. If you can see it, boom, there. I got it. Got The Last of Us. So I'd have to say The Last of Us is my top favorite game. But then I sort of like, I was thinking about like my other 2 favorite games. Like, what could it be? So I'm gonna say PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, definitely, because I've nearly put 200 hours into that game. So that's definitely up there with one of the favorite games to play. And then I was thinking Need for Speed Underground 2. It's the racing game. I've loved the Need for Speed franchise, but that was the standout one in the franchise. It was just so cool playing it when I was younger. But now the new one is out. It's bringing back all the memories of recording it and all that. It's just so cool. So they're my top 3 favorite. So they're my top 3: The Last of Us, Need for Speed Underground 2, and PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds as well. So if I'm going into my top 3 least favorite games, I really don't know, because you sort of forget about them, don't you? Like, if they're crap, then you don't play them, and then you just leave them, you forget about them. So I really don't know about that. I'm gonna have to come back to that if I can remember further into the live stream. But Jill66 said, your favorite candy. Oh, so I'm gonna have to go with like the millions that you get, like the blue ones, that like, it's the blue little balls, like tiny little things. They're so good. I ain't had them in a while, but they're my favorite candy that I would have to go with, and they're quite cheap as well. But Brown Doggy said, what is your favorite game? So that is The Last of Us. Definitely, I'm waiting for The Last of Us 2 to come out, because it looks so good. And they're sort of branching. They're trying to develop the world instead of just Joel and Ellie this time. They're trying to actually expand the actual universe that they're in and show the more people within that universe. So that's going to be more cool to see what they do in number 2. But Longclaw said, what do you use to record your gaming videos? So I'm recording right now with OBS and Audacity, and I use Voice Meter for my voice, so it sounds a little bit more better than the sort of like stock sort of voice sounding. So I did used to use the GeForce on the NVIDIA to record PC, and then with gaming I use the Elgato. I still use the Elgato, but I run it through OBS now, and it's so much easier. I don't have to wait for the Elgato to render out. Like, that used to take an hour process, so I'd have to go do something and leave my computer alone and not do nothing on that. GeForce Experience, I had to use Sony Vegas instead of Premiere Pro because of some issues with that. So I finally found my solution with Audacity and OBS. It's brilliant, so I would recommend you do that. And then Dapper, this is a really interesting question that I do like. Thank you, Dapper, for the question. What made you start YouTube? So I used to watch like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. I think everyone does. And just looking at like their communities and that, it was just so cool the way they interacted with people and that. And it just seems so fun just to like record videos and make it for people as well. So that what made me initially start it is like the community around the actual channel, and how like like trying to bridge the gap between looking through the camera and there is actually someone on the other side. I think that was really cool, and I think Markiplier did it the most. The way he interacted with the fan, the community that Markiplier has is absolutely insane. So I'd like to wish to build something like that would be phenomenal. So that's what made me start YouTube, and I'm still going. Two years on, and we're still going, and I'm still loving every single second of it. Like, if I don't enjoy it, then I won't upload, and you guys know that. Like, you'll see. And if I don't like a video or like a series, I will stop it. It's just my thing. That's how I always do it, and that's how I'm going to continue to do it. If I don't like the series, if I'm getting bored, then I'll stop. I'm sorry if that's like a bummer for you, some of you, if you're enjoying the series, but I don't want to force myself to play any sort of game. I want to have fun while playing it. So if I get bored, then I'll stop. Kendrick said, "Hey bro, what do you know about Costa Rica? Would you like to come in?" So I don't know nothing about Costa Rica, but I'm guessing it would look. Hold on, let me have a little look. Let me have a little look. I'd love to visit around the world, because it'd just be a thing to be and do, because it'd be awesome. But by the looks of it, it does look really beautiful with all the beaches, the waterfalls, and that. It just looks like a chill place. So yeah, I'd like to come in. I'd love to come visit Costa Rica, but traveling is expensive. It is quite expensive. So if I could ever do it in the future, then I will go around doing it. But I'd love to do like I think Casey Neistat did it for like a Nike video or something. He done it with some sort of video. He went from place to place. In 2 weeks, he went to like 14 different places, I think. It's something like that. I'd want to do that. So you spend like 2 days in each place, and you just move around the world and go round and round and round. And you go around the world in like a month or something. It'd be so cool, because you'd visit so many different places, meet so many different people in them little times that you was there, and then you could go back to the ones that you actually liked and get to know the like thing a bit more, because you'd want to get involved with the culture and that as well. Like, I've always wanted to go to like Hong Kong or Tokyo, so I'd want to get involved in the culture and that, dress like the culture out there, and get to know everything, because that's the best way. And trying to learn a little bit of the language as well, because that's always the best thing. To learn a language, you want to go out there and actually learn it. So I don't know, I want to learn Spanish. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment, is trying to learn Spanish, because having a second language would be quite cool. I used to do German and French, but that was like the normal thing that you do back in primary school, or here in the UK anyway. It was either speak French or German. So I spoke or wanted to speak German, because I don't know, I preferred German over French. So I'm sorry for the French people. I'm sorry. I preferred the German language, because it was easier to pick up as well. And Giffy said, "What's 9 minus 10? Quick question. 21. Boy, that's where we're going to end the Q&A. I hope you did enjoy this Q&A. If you do have any more questions for the next Q&A, then just leave them in the comment section down below. I do love just doing these Q&As. They are cool. I am going to do a live one next as well, because I feel it's a lot better. Like, I remember when we done the 2.5 hour live stream of the live Q&A. It was just so cool, and it brings back so many memories of doing that as well. So if you did enjoy this video, leave a like and a comment down below. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.